It is America's most popular selling family RV under 16 feet. Yeah, I said that right, under 16 feet. So here's my question. Do you like to take your family on vacation? Maybe it's you, your wife, your loved one, the kids, and you need a spot for everybody to sleep. You like RVs, you don't like hotels. It's a whole lot easier to get out and about and get campsite reservations than it is hotel reservations. Plus, you're not traveling in your own home, but you don't want to upgrade that tow vehicle. Welcome to the 13B. This has been one of the most popular floor plans because price point, affordability, and the fact that it's got everything you need, nothing that you don't. For example, right here on the campsite, look at my bunks. Now, this is a 300-pound capacity on these bunks. So this is actually a little bit bigger than a single, but I like what they did this year with the cushions. So it's a much more breathable fabric on top. I would still get a foam topper just for comfort, but 4-inch thick, not bad for somebody that's going to crash out. More importantly, much better for somebody that's been spending time in just a tent or laying on the ground. Now I got a bunk underneath as well. I got USB-C and A charging on both, mushroom light on both, and how about complete clear storage underneath here? So if you want to bring the bags, the golf bags, whatever, it's not just a little area like this. It goes all the way to the back and all the way to this side wall. Across from that, that's going to be my kitchen. Now, a couple of things with this in the 13B. So this is technically an electric coach. There's no propane on here. So you got yourself an induction cooktop, plus you have what's known as a DSI 6-gallon water heater on this. But your water tanks, you got a 28-gallon fresh tank, 34 gray and 34 black. Those are good tank sizes for a coach that's not even 16 feet long. I mean, if you got a super tall garage, this thing could probably fit in your freaking garage. Okay, but my kitchen, it has T-mold. Now, the Coleman 13B is a true entry-level RV, but it's built by Keystone. So things like the color-coded wiring, the fit and finish, even the roofing are going to be the same that you see on things like the Cougar and the Montana. But now we're in a entry-level price point. So warranty and build quality are extremely good points. If you're looking for something that's going to give you great value, you got it here. But with T-mold, I say all of that to say this. There is an opportunity because, hey, you're saving some money by getting the T-mold versus the pressed surface countertop. But get yourself a little nice bead of silicone around that edge because sometimes water can permeate into there and cause it to, kind of just pop up. Now, sink, high-rise faucet, microwave, inverted outlet because your 13B also comes solar flex prepped. So you can put some solar panels up top. You got inverter prep already. Pretty much plug and play. Down below, I got my Furion 3 cubic foot fridge. I got me some solid drawers, and these are actually not just plywood. You'll see inside the cabinets when you get a chance to come in and bring your family and check it out. This is finished off. This is glazed, and it's solid wood, full extension on drawer guides, and I even got a spot for my trash can there. Bunks, kitchen. What about the people that are paying for this coach? You're probably seeing it. You probably see it in the corner of the screen, right? This right here is your sleeping area. Yes, you got yourself that same mattress. Once again, I'd probably get a foam topper, but storage underneath, even accessible from outside if I need to. Storage lip up top, and I got my AC mounted right here. Now, unique thing that they did with the AC, you see how they have this frame? It almost looks like it's got a helmet, with the one crossbar. Like, you remember them kickers from the 80s? How they had that one crossbar, but it always was like down here? This is actually the drain lip. So you have to turn this RV on its side for the condensation from the AC to come inside this coach. This ensures that it goes right outside. Water is bad for RVs unless you're showering or cleaning. So, wonderful feature there. Oversized window with the pleated shade. TV backer as well as Key TV multi-source connection and 2 inverted outlets, plus USB-C and A charging, and a nightstand space right there. Way better than a tent, right? Way better than a tent. Not only that, for the price of this thing, imagine how much you're going to save on those vacations paying for the hotel rooms. Okay, everybody's got to use the bathroom at some point, except me. I'm literally self-contained. Why are you laughing, Ryan? I am self-contained. I am a perfect circular system now.
Like, you've been in the bathroom more today than you haven't been in the bathroom.
Okay, fair point. Now, I'm sitting on the high-rise plastic bowl with the foot flush. I wanted to show you the room that you had here. I'm not cramped left or right. I got plenty of leg room. Even when the door is shut, I am not cramped whatsoever. For my shower, I got my pan down there. I got my vent and fan. Ooh, look at the headroom, Ryan. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, so I'm 6'2", and a lot of times in RVs, especially in that entry-level, market, I don't have headroom in the shower, so you'll see me kind of ducking down or I'm bopping my head on the sides. Sure, this does give me the extra room that I need, but my vent is going to give me light. I can open it up and help with the steam. My shower nozzle as well as my hot and cold are there, and I got my little privacy curtain to give me some room. More importantly, okay, well here, I'm going to open it up. I was not touching the shower curtains when I was doing this, so yeah, I got good movement over here. You just got to watch out because the pan is a little bit lower. You don't want to spill it out onto your upgraded flooring right here. But from the build, which we're going to talk about on the outside, to the space, the length, and the weight, this is all you need, right? Right. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And what do you say we go outside and see what's out there? Now, I wanted to kind of show you two things on the way out. Number one, you have this switch right here, which is labeled fireplace or AC. Chances are you're not going to be running both. But since this is an electric coach, your AC, which is right there, and then when you want to cut on your heat, it's your fireplace, which is this little InnoFlame right here. Now, this thing does a really good job of heating this coach. Not only that, it's multi-flame and multi-light setting, and you're looking at roughly 5,000 BTUs of heat. In a coach that's only 15 feet, 11 inches long, that's going to get it toasty. Add that to the fact that the way that they build the Colemans, so you have this 0.30 thickness on your aluminum siding here. Then you have the 16-inch on center studs, the wood. And in between that is your batten insulation, the same thing that you have at home. But the way that they do theirs is they glue it and seal it from the top all the way down to the bottom. Because over time, a lot of other manufacturers, that insulation just kind of drops down. And then you have a wonderful insulated coach from the hips down, but who really needs that? So very nice feature there. 8-foot awning with the LED light strip. Right here is my storage compartment, which is accessible from the bed in the front. And what I like about this is if I have something in here and it's raining outside, I don't have to come outside to get it. Up front, I got my manual tongue jack. I got seated on that 4-inch Lipper chassis frame, battery rail right there. The quick connect for my solar panels if I want to bring that in and trickle charge my battery. Steel fold-up step. 14-inch aluminum rim on the Dexter Easy Lube axle with the Lion's Head lifetime warranty on the wheel, on the tire. And you hear that? You got a galvanized well too. That's important because as you're going down the road, if you're kicking up rocks and debris, it's not going to damage the underbelly. And Lion's Head is a really good warranty for tires. Sure, you might not know the name, but look them up. The warranty that they have is wonderful. And speaking of warranty, not a lot of entry-level RVs are going to give you this. A 3-year limited structural warranty. You got 1 year bumper to bumper, but 3-year on the structure is very nice. That's also peace of mind. Rear stab jack back here. Ladder prep as well as backup camera prep. Come around to the other side. Right here's my cable or satellite inlay. And the way Keystone does their connections for entertainment, it's a smart system. It's called the Key TV multi-source connection. So you plug it in, whether it's cable or satellite. Let's say it's 10 o'clock at night, long trip. You just want to get in, crash, watch some TV. Just plug it in. You don't have to chase cables. The outlet's going to know if it's cable or satellite, and boom, you're set up. Your dumps are also right there, AKA your terminations, and your tanks on this one, once again, 28, 34, and 34. Retractable 30-amp cord because I have lost them before, so that's nice to have. Right here's that lip that I was talking about with the condensation drainage from your side-mounted AC. 80% tint on my sealed safety windows, back of my DSI water heater, city water connection, and fresh tank fill. Okay. What do you think? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. Is this your family's first camper? I mean, good grief, a Subaru could probably pull this. 2480 drive, 15 feet 11, 3,500 gross, can sleep 4. Yes, this is the Coleman 13B by my friends at Keystone. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you're saying, Chris, I got to check it out myself, rv.campingworld.com or just come on into your local Camping World. I'm Chris Young. Hope you enjoyed this beautiful little 13B. I still don't know how they did it, but they did.